Now I have my first lizard filled in, and then I have just the outline of my second one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the layer that I originally drew him on back so I could see it if I need to. Alright, if I don't really need to see it, I don't have to make it visible because he's darker as outline, so it's pretty easy to see. What I'm then going to, oops, sorry. I'm going to hide it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create another sketch layer. On this sketch layer, I'm going to be drawing in just the spots on this guy. Alright, so he doesn't have to look like the other one. It could look like however you want this other one to look like. If you, whoops, sorry, I'm on the wrong size. It can look like however you want it to look. Alright, so now I have this layer, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to change the opacity so it's a lot lighter. Alright, now I'm going to make a new layer. That layer needs to be a sketch layer so I could draw on it. Alright, and I want to make sure that I am on that layer, not one of the other ones. Alright, so now from this point, I want to match the colors that I used in my other one. So I think I'm going to start with this brighter yellow. So I'm going to find that one. So again, all I did was I went to my color, I pressed on it, I slid it over, and then all of my different colors will pop up. So if I wanted to use certain similar colors, I could do that. Alright, so I could start with the brighter one. I was going to start with that one. Maybe I'll start with actually the lighter one instead. So now I have that light yellow. I could change the size of the dots, make them whatever size I want. And I'm just going over wherever those dots are. You want to try not to overlap them too much if possible. It's okay if they do overlap. You'll be able to see that some of mine overlap a little, and that's okay. I think for this it helps if you do kind of like one layer at a time. And now I'd pick another color. I'm going to use that outline color from here. Okay, so now I'm going to use the yellow, and I'm going to make, oops, I just lost the color. I'm going to make a bigger circle for the yellow, just like I did in the other one. I'm going to put some of the orange in the middle here. And you can choose wherever you want if you want some bigger dots. I wouldn't fill the whole thing with big dots though. So this is going to be my last layer of color, and then I'm going to fill in my background. So now I'm going to continue by putting some of the background colors in. All right, and just try to finish filling in any bigger areas that you might find. All right, and of course you can get rid of the original outline of those spots whenever you want to. All right, and then if you don't see the spots enough, you can go and you can change anything that you want to. You can go on top of some of the dots if you need to. See, so to make these outlines stand out, I might go in again, and I could add a little bit more red. And the other one has the red in it also. So they'll keep matching. Just make sure that however you do it, that it's kind of in lines. All right, and if you notice all the colors I use are related, so that's what you want to also do. You want to keep in mind everything you learned about color theory. All right, so then I would leave this guy like this. Then I'm done with the two lizards.